Hi guys, this is Skittflash here, and today I'm going to be playing some live For Glory matches while I answer some questions that I was tagged in from a tag video, whatever you'd want to call them. Normally I don't do these types of videos, but I was tagged by a friend of mine, Red Plays. He's a super cool guy. I highly suggest checking out his channel because he's chill. I like his videos. So I'm more than willing to make an exception if it's him, of course. And live commentating over For Glory matches is something I've always wanted to do for a while. Although ideally I'd be streaming it if I was ever lived up to my promises. That is to say, and so yeah. Oh my God, the lag. So yeah, I'll just be doing that. I tend to ramble a lot, so I should probably just get to the questions ready before I do anything. I do anything else. The first question would be, what is my favorite video game of all time? That is always an insanely hard question to answer. I always, when I do answer it, I always just give my top 5 because they can kind of be placed interchangeably on my list because I like them all so much. But the first one would probably be Xenoblade Chronicles, followed by Takyay. Followed by either The World Ends With You or Persona 3 and then The World Ends With You. And then Smash 4, I guess, if you could call this a game, and not just a giant time sink in which all of my life is lost into. And then the 5th would be Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. All 5 of those games I like because it's just they all have kind of really good battle mechanics. They all can get really deep and intricate, you know. Twee-wee, I really love Persona 3. It gets really deep. They also usually have really nice stories. I wouldn't say Smash 4 would have a good story, but all the other ones, yes, that's typically how it goes. Yeah, oh my God, shit. And yeah, I like them for the story. The next question would be, what's my current favorite video game of all time? I'm not exactly sure how I'd answer that question. I'm assuming it's just like that I played in the past few hey, it's not a shield tickler. In the past few months. If that were the case, I'd probably be Street Fighter 5. I know it's still in beta, but like I've been digging that game. It's coming out February 17th or 16th. 16th, I think. And I am so hyped for that. That has been, even the beta has been eating my time. I was actually considering just playing some Street Fighter 5 beta matches instead of Smash, but you know, I kind of wanted to show some footage of me like not getting totally fucking wrecked because I get wrecked in that game, but I still love it. I've been getting really into fighting games lately, so I definitely say Street Fighter 5 has been like one of my current games I'm really into. What is your number 3 is what is your favorite video game genre? If you know me for all of like two minutes, you could probably tell it'd be RPGs. Love the RPG. Started off with probably like Paper Mario, probably one of the first RPGs I've ever played, like way back in the day. And then I guess you could call that baby's first RPG, but I was also really into Final Fantasy Tactics Advance as a kid. Everyone's going for like the holy shit. Okay, boy. Ah, damn. Maybe if I perfect pivoted that. I should have also teched the thing. But yeah, I love RPGs. Really cool. Easy. What is this guy even doing? I could taunt, but I won't. How long have you been playing video games? Probably since I was a little kid. Since the age of like 4. That's a little too early. Maybe 5 or 6. Definitely for as long as I can remember. I had an older brother, so you know, I had all the games he had. Surprised I didn't. That's a jab lock. But I also want to do a back air when he tries to cape me, in an effort to do the reverse cape thing. But I think he's gonna just try and spike me if I'm in the air, or maybe. Yeah, yes, that was almost terrible. But yeah, I've had for as long as I can remember playing the N64. I remember the days playing with my older brother and his friends at Smash 64, and just like losing, obviously, because that's what happens when like a 5-year-old plays like a bunch of teenagers. And I just remember throwing the biggest tantrums ever, which I just find to this day like I cringe about it, but I also find it funny because like even back in the day, I was a huge salt lick. Damn, roll back. Next time he rolls back, I'm gonna... Nope, that was almost fatal again. This is really getting in the way of answering questions, isn't it? I just want to kill him, and then I can read the next few questions, because this is a problem. There we go. Did the thing he was trying to do for the longest time. What is number 5? What is the first game you ever played? Again, since my first console is Nintendo 64, it'd probably be like Mario 64, Paper Mario, Kirby Crystal Shards, Donkey Kong 64, one of those games were the first I played. All of them have the similar property of, like, I always just remember, whenever I played those games as a kid, I just always just played, like, the first world, the first few worlds, then, like, it'd get too hard for me, for kid me, and then I'd restart the game. And I'd do that over and over and over. But, you know, I'd still love it, because, obviously, if I didn't, I wouldn't be, replaying them over and over and over. But that's nice. What, number 6 is, what game have you clocked the most hours into? It'd probably, as much as I hate talking about this, it'd probably be, like, it's this game. I'm pretty confident that it's this game. I think I have, like, 5 hours, 500 hours logged into the Wii U version, and then, like 300 hours in the 3DS version. I'll post the little things on the screen. So, like, that would be like a collective total of like 800 hours in this game, which is too much, guys. I play this game too much, and I still suck too. Is the sad part. Wow. This is For Glory, guys. The rollbacks, the disrespect, the trying to taunt me trying to meteor smash me so hard. And, yeah, that'd be like 800 hours in this game. The same thing, I swear. This guy. Okay. Is he gonna get up? No, he isn't. And yeah, it'd probably be 800 hours in this game, followed by probably Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, because I play that game, like, I've logged a good amount of hours into that game. Usually, like, every time I go through a playthrough, and I've done a lot of playthroughs of that game, it either spans from like 50 to 100 hours. So, you know how that can get. And I've been rambling for so long, oh my goodness, I'm so bad at answering questions, guys. Number 7, what is your longest gaming session? Probably this game, with like, I'd probably, like, when it first came out, just binge played with my friends for like probably 13 hours if I had to guess. I don't binge play too much anymore. Not something I do, but yeah, that's probably the longest. 8, who is your favorite game developer? Probably Atlas. I know that's like that's kind of unfair because they're more of a publishing company, but I do think they develop some games. I think they developed like Radiant Historia and all the SMT games, and I absolutely love those. So I can say they just know what kind of game I like. Like the mechanics are always pretty awesome. Ooh, damn. These guys always, they're all doing like the same thing of like trying to smash attack me when I land, and I guess I've been doing that. That's how I've landed like all my kills pretty much, but still it's peculiar. It's the For Glory meta, I guess. What was question 8? It's hard to I can't tell while I'm fighting, so I really have to kill this guy. Who's your favorite hero character from a game? Oh, okay, this is where we get to the ones I haven't thought of too much. So now I'm gonna really stumble like even more than before. A lot of my favorite characters. Ooh, that was good. That was almost better DI, but it wasn't. A lot of my favorite video game characters are usually side characters. Like, I love Joshua from The World Ends With You. He'd probably be my favorite, like, character. I wouldn't call him a hero. If you had to do main character, I'd probably say Shulk from The World Ends With You. Yes, that is exactly where he's from. From Xenoblade Chronicles, because he's really cool. I gotta stop landing right next to him or he smash attacks me. Yeah, I really like him. I like, you know, it's part of the reason that's my favorite game is just because I love the character so much. And Shulk definitely makes things fun. Love his like change the future and, you know, all that. The Monado bends to his will, all that fun stuff. I also like Asbel Lant a lot. He's from from Tales of Grace's F. He's cool. His lines are pretty awesome. Tales of Grace's F is probably my favorite Tales of game, in a similar sense that I love the characters. And number 10, who is my favorite villain? I definitely haven't thought of this one too much. Probably Girahim, from Skyward Sword, just because he's fabulous, and I'm a fan of fabulous characters. It's why I love Joshua. It's why Joshua is my favorite character ever from The World Ends With You. Number 11, who is my most hated character of any game? Ooh, I am fully okay. So this one's a bit controversial. I am fully aware that this is a insanely unpopular opinion, but I personally just hate how much Kingdom Hearts just sucks Riku's dick in the series. I do not like Riku, like, at all. Me and my friends would go off about this all the time. Like, I'm just like, they give him too much attention, man. They're like, it's like their favorite child, and it kind of pisses me off. Like, like, I liked him the most. And again, I'm like pretty aware that everyone loves Riku, and that's fine. You can like Riku. I just don't. And I will be rambling about this for a while, so if you don't like Kingdom Hearts spoilers, I don't know, skip ahead a few minutes. But like, I liked him actually the most in the first game, where, like, you know, he was willing to do anything, you know, it took to get Kairi back. That was valiant and whatever. He went in a little too deep, ended up like falling to darkness or some fuck. And then falling to darkness or whatever. And you know, got over his head, and then, you know, came back though, did the redemption. That was cool. But then comes like Chain of Memories and 2. All of a sudden, like, you know, they're badassing it up, like, I can control the darkness now, and like the darkness doesn't fucking, I walk the path to light or dawn or whatever his line is, and doing all these cool, crazy, extravagant things. And like, I really should be paying attention to this. Oh damn, too stocked. But yeah, he's doing all these crazy things, and it just gets worse and worse with each game. In 358 Days over 2, like, Roxas is my boy. Roxas is my favorite character of that series, and I know, like, he had to lose, but like, Riku just did him dirty in that game, and I can only resent him for it, because I just love Roxas too much. Made me cry. Birth by Sleep, oh yeah, oh boy, like, turns out Sora wasn't supposed to even be the Keyblade Master in the first place. It was supposed to be your boy Riku, because he's so cool, guys. Why the fuck is Sora even there? And then goddamn, what's the game? 358 Days, they just kick it up to 11, being like, haha, you want to be a Keyblade Master, Sora? You've gone through like 2 games saving the universe and shit. Like, ha, lol, no, Riku did like one more thing than you did, so he's a Keyblade Master, and you're not. And then like, and even the game itself kind of like, oh my gosh, my teching has been like ridiculously bad today. But like, even the game kind of exemplifies, like, when you use like the like, I forget what they're called, like the powers with your partners. Like, when Riku does it, he absorbs them, and like, he becomes like this super awesome, like, starts doing all this crazy shit. Oh my god. But when Sora does it, it's just like, you know, he like hops on his little dog thing and shoots like little cute bullets at people, because, you know, his whole thing is like, my friends are my I think he literally, like, Sora literally has a line where like, I know I'm not that strong, but my friends give me power. And like, bro, like, way to make Riku seem so much cooler. I mean, like, yeah, I guess he does have his Disney friends, right? He has Sora, and he has Donald and Goofy, right? Yeah, Donald and Goofy they're pretty cool Disney people, unless, you know, you compare them to the king of fucking Disney that Riku has as a best Disney friend, Mickey Mouse. Like, Sora gets Donald and Goofy, but Riku gets Mickey Mouse as his goddamn Disney friend, and they just give him too much attention. It annoys me. I also need to check the next question. What is the next question? What gaming system do you own? Currently, I own a Nintendo 64. I don't have a Nintendo Wii, but I don't have a Nintendo GameCube. Was that the 2-frame ledge snap? That was pretty impressive. Or maybe he dropped down again. I own a Nintendo Wii, which by default is a GameCube. I don't have a GameCube anymore. I have a Wii U, and then I have a PS2, a PS3, and a PS4 now, just recently. And I have a DS, 3DS, and a PS Vita. So that's all fun and whatnot. What is the next question? What was your first video game system? I think I've talked about this, N64. Refer back to questions, whatever, that I've talked about this. What is your favorite gaming system and why? That's a bit tougher. I'd want to say N64 because all the games are near and dear to my heart. The Nintendo GameCube was also pretty cool. If I had to say, probably I do like the DS a whole lot. Like, there's a lot of great RPGs on the DS, and yeah, it's a cool RPG machine. I noticed I kind of lean towards portable games a lot, even though it's kind of funny. I never play like portable games outside of my house, but I still like them. I'm a stock ahead. I could check what the next question was, and I will. Do you prefer to play as guy characters or girl characters? That's a tough one. I don't really have a preference. Maybe if it's to create your own character. we trainers hitboxes suck, and I feel so bad. If it's a character creator thing, like, or if it's like a stand-in, like, silent protagonist, I'll probably go for, like, maybe leaning on guy characters. Who knows? Honestly, like, I really don't have a preference. I have been playing a lot of games with, like, girl protagonists, though, and those are really cool. Like, well, a lot of them are beat-em-ups, I realize. But yeah, I don't mind either way. Come on, let me see it. Oh, what, that was, did he do, like, he did some crazy, like, ball maneuvering. Ah, again, no tech. What's with me and no teching? But yeah, I really don't care either way. Oh god, no, no, don't leave. That's what happens when I try to check questions. I really should just show replays or whatnot. Is he gonna? Yes, okay. That's what smart people do when they realize they've been ledge trumping too much, when they're getting ledge trumped too much, because rolls beat ledge trump. So that's like my favorite read. Do you follow walkthroughs, or do you play through on your own? Okay, I actually follow. I normally play through on my own on my first playthrough, but if it's something big like RPGs, I'm actually really OCD about like doing things right or making sure I'm not missing anything. So like I won't like follow a walkthrough like word for word, letter like action for action, but I will like often check walkthroughs on my first playthrough just to make sure, you know, I'm not like missing anything substantial. Alright, and because I am a total space case and I glossed over one question, I think it was like question 17 or something. Have you ever been to a gaming convention? No, I haven't actually. I really, you know, I kind of live on a rock, from Hawaii, obviously, so there's not much in terms of anything gaming-wise here, which is, I guess I have this thing called KawaiiCon, which, would be cool if I ever went to something, it'd probably be that. But I really actually would like to go to stuff like that in the future, like maybe like PAX something or other. I'm actually almost really seriously thinking about going to EVO this year, just to see. If I ever did go and stuff like that, it'd honestly be just to see my online friends, because they're all cool buddies. But yeah, that'd be question 17. Sorry, I forgot that. I don't know where I'm gonna put this in the video. Probably like somewhere at the end, maybe. I don't think I could just put it in to like what's ever between 16 and 17 unless like, or 16 and 18 unless there's something like really like coincidental, like I was in the menu or something. But yes, that's the answer to that question. Question 18 or whatever the next question is, what video game are you most looking forward to? I think anyone who knows me for 2 minutes would know that answer. Persona 5 is oh my god, I'm way too hyped for Persona 5. I cannot wait. It is looking to be like this amazing, awesome experience. I want to say it's going to be like my favorite game of all time. I hope it is. Like I can see it being that, because it's looking really cool. I'm like a super daydreamer person. Ooh, wow, that was cool. So like, you know, the whole like that's not how you pronounce that word, I'm sure. But the whole like, you know, setting where you're like where you're like thieves and shit. It just seems really cool. But other than that, I'm also looking forward to, you know, all the other things. Final Fantasy 15 is actually looking cooler and cooler the more I look at it. Like, okay. That's something smart people do. Oh, damn it. But Final Fantasy 15 is actually looking really, really cool. Like I just saw a GIF of like him using magic, and he just ignites this guy. And like that's looking cool. And then other than that, Kingdom Hearts 3, all those other games. Nier Automata, I think is what the game called, is actually looking really cool. And yeah, but mainly Persona 5. 20, what's your favorite memory from a video game? The last two questions I actually am pretty the next two questions I'm pretty shitty at answering. I don't really can't think of any like memories off the top of my head that I particularly like or dislike. If I had to say what was my favorite memory in a video game, it'd probably be like either 100%ing Tweewee or 100%ing The World Ends With Those are in fact the same game. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Wii Fit Trainer is like, I gotta start back airing that instead, because I don't think no, obviously it does catch. Obviously it does catch if I hit him with a side smash that one time. But yeah, it'd be 100% in those games. I don't really have a particular like fond memory. What's my least favorite memory? Again, I don't really have a least favorite. Oh, I almost had that. Wouldn't have killed anyway, so never mind. And my least favorite memory would probably be, this happens quite often, so I can't say it's like a specific memory, but a lot of the times if I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, I forget to how many of those did I get hit by? A lot of times when I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, I forget to save a lot through like a lot of consecutive missions, and then like, you know, the law system in that game is super stupid, so I accidentally like forget something, and then like some like Marsh gets like a red card or something, and I get an instant game over, and then lol, like you've just lost 2 hours of game play, and then you have to replay it. And really any game where I just lose an insane amount of game time, that's always sad. Oh, okay, this guy's cool. If I was paying more attention, maybe lag though. Really lag? I guess there was, maybe. I'm honestly spacing too much to think about it, but since we're almost done, I guess I'd just stop. And finally, which character do you see yourself as? If you had to be represented by a video game character, who would it be? That's a tough one. If I had to guess, it'd probably be Jude Mathis from Tales of Xillia. Maybe it's just the hair, I don't know. I like the fist style, I don't know. I do think, I do like Jude's whole, like, his whole character, like, thing about that game is that, like, he doesn't really have any motivation for himself, I guess. He doesn't really have any drive. Like, he doesn't know what he wants to do. So he kind of just is, he's devoted to doing, like, to following, like, people who have their own motivation to doing things, like Mila. And I can relate to that a lot. Like, I don't have any self-drive to do anything. So I guess in that sense, Jude Mathis kind of clicks with me. And is that the last question? I think it is. Oh, awesome. Okay, that was fun. I got wrecked by that Wii Fit Trainer. But that doesn't matter, I guess. If I wasn't playing For Glory, this video probably would have been like half as long, but I don't mind. I haven't been uploading in a while anyway, so I need something to upload. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think I'll tag anybody. If you want to like make a video of these, you can just pretend I tagged you and then do it accordingly. But yeah, again, this has been Skittflash. Hope you've enjoyed watching. If you want to see more videos where I ramble like this, I don't know why you would, because I suck at videos like this so much. Then just let me know and I'll think about it, because I do like, you know, I do like playing For Glory and whatnot. Maybe if I was just paying attention to For Glory and like what they were doing and how I could read them, that'd be fun. But yeah, until then, this has been Skittflash. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Bye!